What's happening, guys? My name is Colorado Dual Sport. Welcome to the CDS channel. Today we're going to answer one simple question. Can you get a decent riding jacket, ADV touring style jacket, for less than $100? What happened was a company called Viking, which is a house brand, for the site Motorcycle House, contacted me and they said that they wanted to send me a jacket. They sent me the jacket for free, but they are not paying me for this review, just so we're all on the same page. I went to their site and I picked out this jacket, and it's pretty much one of the only ADV jackets that they have on their site. So, of course, it was the one that I chose. But they sent it to me, and they want me to wear it and ride and test it out. And then they want me to report back on my findings, and they wanted me to make a video. So here we go. So this is the Enforcer jacket by Viking. It is literally less than $100. It is, I think it's $99.99. Like, seriously. Might even be less than that. But here's the thing. You guys know about the other apparel, riding apparel that I wear. So that stuff's on the cheaper end too. And I absolutely love it. So when I was given an opportunity to try out something that was on the less expensive end of what we all know how expensive this ADV gear can be, $1,000 jackets, $1,000 pants, the whole thing. I jumped on it. I was like, okay, just show me where to sign up, because if I can find something that I like, I'm going to use it all the time, and then I want to tell you guys about it. So went through the process, and here we are. So I've had the Viking Enforcer jacket now for a couple of months, and I can tell you guys honestly, I haven't been able to use it all that much because winter just does not seem to want to arrive in Colorado. Literally. It's what, November 12th, November 13th? Yeah, it might be November 13th. And look, there's no snow anywhere. What the heck? Not that I'm complaining, but I definitely did not think that I was going to be riding this weekend if you guys would have asked me, 2 weeks ago. I thought for sure we would have had the first snow and be done for. But the reason that I haven't been able to wear this jacket a whole lot is because it's been so warm. Now, this jacket is incredibly warm. It comes with a zip-out liner, which I took out the day that I got it, and I still have not put it back in. And I have been plenty warm riding up in the mountains, and super hot riding down in Denver. So what I would say to consider when you buy this jacket is that it's going to be a spring and fall jacket. Even with the liner out, it's incredibly warm. So if you live in a very cold environment, this jacket would actually be a great choice for you. I will be using it until the snow falls now, for sure. But I wore it when I took the AT on my first camping trip, and it actually saved my butt a little bit because it was 70 degrees during the day where I was camping, but it went down to below 30 degrees at night. And when I woke up in the morning and got out of my comfy little hammock, I was freezing. So I went right over to the bike, opened up the pannier and put this sucker on, and just kind of walked around for a couple of minutes. And within 5-10 minutes, I was warm enough to go on with my day. And I was really concerned because I was like cold, like unsafe kind of cold. But yeah, so a little bit about the jacket. It's got 2 vents on the shoulders, and it's got one very large vent across the back. They seem to work well, but I would like to see some more vents on this thing, because if it had a couple of more vents, or like, big vents right here, you'd probably be able to stay a little bit cooler while you rode and not get quite so hot, because the air just there's just not enough room for the air to travel through the jacket, and through you, and then exit out the jacket in the back. But it does okay. I've been riding today all day wearing the jacket, and the only time that I really got hot was when the riding slowed down to a creep and crawl pace on some trails. I'll show you some footage here. But other than that, cruising on the highway and cruising 67 down by Deckers, I was perfect temperature. The other thing this jacket has is a ton of personalized fit options, I guess I'll call them. But you can cinch it here. The arms also have adjustable bands so that you can really tailor the jacket to you and make it fit you perfect. The one thing that I don't like about this jacket is the one nitpick that I have. And this may be just the fact that it's me wearing it. It may just be my body shape and my body size, is that if I go to do this top latch here, this top button, and put it across here, it literally chokes me out. So we all know that I'm a big guy, 6'3", 300 pounds. Like I said, I may just have a super thick neck. As ridiculous as it sounds, is probably true. So it may depend on your body size whether it's something that's comfortable for you. But for me, if I just don't do this top button, I'm fine. And if it starts raining or something, I can do the top button and be uncomfortable for, however long it's going to rain for, and then undo the button and be perfectly fine. As far as comfortability while I'm riding, no issues whatsoever. I can ride standing up. I can put my arms out. I can't really do this in any piece of clothing, really. But, I mean, come on. And then another great thing is it comes way down on your buttockamus. So when you're riding and you're hunched over like this standing up, if you're a tall guy like me, no butt crack hanging out. We know that's an issue. We know that's an issue for all of us. But, the last thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is nowhere on their website and nowhere on the tags that were on the jacket when I got it, nowhere in the reviews that I read on their website, nowhere does it say whether this jacket's waterproof or not. And I was like, dude, what do you need in an ADV jacket? You need the thing to be waterproof. It's got to be pretty dang waterproof, right? So I did this. I made Miss Stacy's day. Check this out. So since the Colorado weather isn't cooperating with us and we can't get any rain, which is normal and good for Colorado, we're going to have to do a little bit of a test of our own, a little improvisational test. So Miss Stacy, make it rain. What a beautiful rainy day here in Colorado. Out for a ride. Brap, 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 brap. Huh. Turn on the torrential storm. Get the arms. Oh yeah. This is torrential storm territory here now. Alright, you ready? You ready for the end of the test? So there you guys have it. Final results are in. It's, I mean, as waterproof as I can possibly make it waterproof, in the fact that what I have to deal with is a garden hose and I'm not actually riding a motorcycle. But look at my shirt. I am completely dry. Completely dry. I got wet to here because I don't have gloves on, and a little bit wet down here because it's touching my pants. But everywhere that the jacket covers, completely dry. So I know I said that was the last thing, but it actually isn't the last thing. Sorry, I got one more thing, maybe two more things. I don't know. The other thing about this jacket is it has insane pockets. These pockets in the front are ridiculously huge. I carry my vaporizer and my PLB on me when I ride the AT because I don't keep it on the bar mount, and it's probably a better idea to carry it on you anyway. That's what most people suggest. But I could still fit a ton of other stuff in each one of these pockets pockets with those two fairly large items. The other thing is, if you open up the jacket, it's got inside pockets for a regular size cell phone. It wouldn't fit the Note 4, but I'm ridiculous and I have the big phone. But a regular phone would fit fine. It's got a knife pocket. It's got all kinds of pockets that are actually like labeled for specific purposes inside the jacket. So if you're out riding and you do get wet, like we just saw, your stuff's not going to get completely ruined. So how about that? That's pretty cool. Got adjustable cuffs. I mean, I really, aside from being hot, and that's just a personal thing, I really can't complain about this jacket at all. It's super comfortable. Oh, another thing, it's got armor. So, armor. It's got armor. It's got elbow armor, and it's got spine armor. And it's not great armor, but it's armor. It's a barrier. I'm glad that it's there because it makes me feel better when I'm riding the Africa Twin on this kind of slippery stuff. Because if I fall, it's probably not going to be a high speed fall. It's going to be a slow speed fall. And what this is going to do is just keep that sand from completely tearing up my elbows. Is it going to save you from, breaking an arm or something? No, not at all. The only complaint and one improvement that I would like to see done with this armor is it doesn't stay in place very well. So the armor goes from here to here, but you'll find that it kind of, as you ride, it'll move around inside the pocket that it's sewn into. So that can get kind of annoying, but it's not uncomfortable at all. You won't notice it. The only thing you'll notice is if you fall that the armor isn't in place where it should be. And that's pretty much it. So, as long as I've had this jacket, which is a couple of months, and I've ridden a couple 100 miles with it at least, I probably would say more like 1,000, 1,500 miles with this jacket. I've been riding it mainly with the AT, just because it's an adventure touring jacket. I am seriously impressed. For less than $100, I mean, you can't get something that is this quality for that price. I mean, you just can't. I've tried very hard. I even went so far as to talk to Mr. Everride, who is our genre's decam specialist, dirt cheap adventure motorcycling specialist, and he was unable to come up with much. So, yeah, I think it's a great jacket, and especially due to the fact that it's waterproof as far as a solid 3 minutes getting drenched by the hose in front of the house. It gets 2 thumbs up from the CDS feller. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out. And hopefully this will kind of open up some new opportunities for the channel where we can do this with some other products, because I love doing this kind of stuff, and being able to actually test stuff out was great.